bear with me, we're going to do a little bit more than picture today. Got a little presentation for you. Welcome. Today is July 12th, 2018. We're celebrating your 50th anniversary of training in Taika. So this is a significant event. We wanted to mark it as a special occasion. So, just to recap things that we've been doing. Last year in the fall, we went to Okinawa. A bunch of us went with a lot of people. We met with Okama Sensei and had him translate the 2 scrolls in Taika to you. And it affirmed that you are the heir to the Taika system. That was the translation we got from Okama Sensei. It was very learned in kanji, and he was visibly impressed with the title of Taika Getsu Akashi. And if you agree, that's where he was like, well, that's important. We asked about other things, like, no, this is important. He gave you a title of Akashi. So we did that last year. And this year we did a seminar down at Manning's. We did a seminar at Daryl's that was very well attended. We came to Hawaii, met with Sensei Angel Lemus. He got together the Hawaiian Kenjukai that had been disbanded for 2 years. He got it together again, reformed it for our visit. So we flew in Saturday, did this Kenjukai with them on Sunday, where Manny did non-shoto. I did Chizi Kumbo as a demonstration for them. They'd never seen that before. They were impressed with both of these. You got up and showed some bukai and some different things that they were really impressed with. Angel was very impressed and gracious host. Later we went around and then we did Angel's class. And before that, you showed Angel Ushma Masai. And Angel, I vividly remember we were standing there and Angel came up and I was there and you were there and he looks at me and he says, Hashi, I've been looking for this all my life. Angel's been doing karate for 40 years and he almost broke down. His eyes were listening. We meant so much to him to share that. So we did some more work with them. So Angel joined this new organization we formed, those of Kobujitsu, to focus on the weapons. This is growing. We're going to go to Italy next year. Manny and I are going to go to Italy and do some seminars there for them, trying to bring them into Oyata Kobujitsu as well. We've got Oyata Legacy instructors, Kiyoshi Sho, Kiyoshi Sinise, and we're working on some more to bring them in to honor their contributions. So we're going to do that. They're joining Oyata Kobujitsu as well. We're moving along. We've got this seminar. Then we're going to go and do my seminar. And then we'll go back to Okinawa in the fall and do a reunion of Toma and Taika people. So this is all great stuff. So I'd like to have Joe do a little presentation for you now with his guest.
I'm going to say a little bit first. So Tashi, you were the first person I met when I joined up with Taika's organization, and you've always been a teacher and a mentor and a great friend. And I appreciate all that you've done for me and for the association. You were extremely loyal to Taika for all these years, and I think that you never got the recognition you deserve. Now, you were given a 50-year plaque, generally from the association, but here from Arkansas, we wanted to do this especially for you.
They asked me to present this, the youngest person we have Tashi to, or Shoshi to you. So I'll read, we have present to Tashi Greg Lindquist in honor of 50 years of study, teaching and dedication to preserving and disseminating the Okinawa life protection arts as taught by Taika Seiyu, 1968 to 2018. with gratitude from your Arkansas Zensekai Karate Kobudo Ringo costume. Thank you.
No, we'll get there.
Okay.
You guys mind that joke, come back over here? So we got a couple more little things for you with discussion. This is a historic thing, and that's why we're documenting it as we are. So I'd like to get young Manny to read the next presentation. It's something we've been working on for quite a while. A lot of effort, and we'll go through that later. And then not many people, 5 people, 50 people out. So, and you met me.
Well, Tashi, we appreciate everything that you've done for us. We lost Jim in 2011, and shortly after that, we lost Taika, and we've carried the torch. You are a shining example of what we should aspire to follow our teachers. We follow Taika to the very end, and we feel that this is something that's very deserving, and it's in recognition of your dedication and all the work that Taika put into you. So without further ado, I'm going to read this. First thing I'm going to do, there's some people that helped with this award, and I'm going to read their names first. One of them is Kazu Chris Hoshiyama, Hanshi Tentan Koshikan, Kojo-ru Kobudo Kyokai. Next is Tim Rogers, Hanshi Tentan Okinawa Tote Zentokukai. The next is Walter Daly, Hanshi Tentan Zenshuha Shori-ru Seibukan. The next will be Larry Hall, Hanshi Tentan Kiante Shorinjiu Karate Do. And next will be Gary O'Connor, Hanshi Tentan Takahashiha Ryukyu Shuite Karate Do. And this is presented to you, sir. Tashi Greg Lindquist, Hanshi Tentan. The United States Okinawa Karate and Kobujitsu Rengokai awards Tashi Greg Lindquist the distinguished rank of Hanshi Tentan in recognition for his lifetime of training and teaching the arts of Okinawan Karate and Kobujitsu. In addition, the Rengokai recognizes him as the sole inheritor of Taika Oyata's life protection arts, including Oyata Kobujitsu. Congratulations, Hanshi. But wait, there's one.
We're not done yet?
Sorry, guys, I get for clap, right? Please.
Or at least hand off.
Yeah.
So I started training with Taika in the late 80s, and to me it was legendary to meet someone like Taika. But as I started training in the dojo, it became really clear when we were around the black belt classes who was second in command to us. Because since I went to us. Over the years, got to hear Taika talk a lot about Greg and how important he was to the organization, including one night when he had us all set down and we wanted to make sure the record was set straight. And everyone knew how important he was to the founding of Taika's legacy, his art. So, with everyone here, I'd like to present your 10th on goal, sir.
Thank you.
I sneakily measured you.
Give the big hug.
I don't want to know, that's what I felt.
Want to grab the other end?
That's a long bell.
It's the clown belt.
Yes, they're very important.
Wait a minute. It's been a while since we've had it. Yeah.
This side.
Yeah.
Wardrobe.
So when we were doing the pictures in Hawaii, I'd come back and he'd be all fix him up.
Wardrobe.
And so Angel would take pictures of me fixing him up and post them. And so this says, Hanshi, Greg Lindquist, Kobujitsu. So.
Thank you, guys.
Take the pictures and we have a video of the signatories and explain why they chose to do this.
We met Larry Hall in Hawaii.
Yes.
We
And
met Tim.
Rogers.
Tim Rogers and
And it
And
turns
Fort
out that
Lauderdale.
Chris Hoshiyama also knew Taika at the time he was in boat.
he's the guy in Arizona.
In Arizona, yeah, it's a coaching.
So, Angel asked that we go through this a little bit. This started when Jed passed, and, Randy's instructor, but more importantly, his best friend, asked him to take him home. So,
I took Jed's ashes home, and I did a little research, because originally we were going to make the trip. We made the trip anyway, but under different circumstances. So we were going to try to meet some good Catholic people over there, and I'm very fortunate. Oh, no,
No, I am, I'm gonna look it down.
Yeah. But, so we planned on going over there and meeting some good Catholic people and, starting to spread the word of Taika over there. Well, we made the trip anyway. And I Googled and I saw this gentleman by the name of Angel Lindquist. Those of you who don't know him, go on YouTube and look up 1 Minute Bunkai. That's his actual channel. And Angel and I have some similar backgrounds as far as our previous training and stuff. And next thing you know, I got in touch with him, I spoke to him, and I went over there and I met him. And this was back in 2014, and I got to do some training with him at the dojo. And he thought that I knew something. He thought that I was good. I told him, thank you, but compared to my seniors and my teacher, I'm mediocre. I said, one day I'll bring you my teacher, and you'll see what good is. And I kept my word. And so, because of my relationship with Angel Lindquist, we were able to go to Hawaii and do the catering guide. So what happened one day while we were in Hawaii, I just happened to be having a conversation with Angel.
actually, it did long before that.
Yeah.
So the conversation, and he mentioned that when we went to Okinawa, we were trying to get this all,
Yeah.
see if they would recognize you. And then Angel simply said,
Yeah. He says, well, let me make a phone call. And this is while we were in Hawaii, and next thing you know, we started making phone calls, and I don't know if it's coincidence or fate or whatever happenstance, Larry Hall came. Now, Tashi had been to one of my seminars in Florida, and he met Tim Rogers, who is Angel's teacher. He's the president of the Zensekai Association, and Angel's the vice president. So he met one of the signatories there. Mr. Larry Hall happened to be in Hawaii the last day we were there, and they got to meet. And so it went on from there. And then, of course, Angel Lindquist and Mr. Hall and Mr. Rogers, of course, they vouched for Tashi. And that's how this whole thing got rolling. So they thought about it, all these gentlemen thought about it, and they said, something, if the Okinawan Federation is not going to really pay attention to their distant sons and daughters here in America, then what we're going to do, we're going to do our own thing. And because, for this particular certificate, the United States Okinawan Karate Kobujitsu Renmei was formed. Hanshi.
Yeah, I just saw that, I go, what are they doing? And I was kind of,
they formed, just like the Ring Kaga did, they formed.
We formed
to
our
do
own
this.
to do this. And you have an invitation from all these gentlemen to be inducted as a permanent member, as the board of directors of U.S. Renmei. You have a seat waiting for you, and they are graciously awaiting your acceptance.
This went back and forth. Do you want to get the other?
Well, yeah.
So not only did they sign this document was in Australia and all over the United States. Those are their personal signatures for their shops. We have documentation with every person that signed it had a witness, and we have those.
We're good.
And we have video of every person signed with the witness signed. There's no doubt that they signed this in their own position, and they truly recognize you as a Hanshi.
now you guys know what Okinawa and Hawaii were like. So just,
So these
Right.
are for individual documents.
Since what I have for you, these are the original letters of intent, and basically what they are is, it says that, and these are, each letter here is signed by one of the signatories there, and it's also witnessed by two legitimate witnesses. And basically what these letters mean is that they have taken it upon themselves to sign this certificate and award this rank without any mental reservation, coercion, or monetary gain. It was done free of their own free will because they felt that Sensei is very deserving of this. And these are all the original letters with the original signatures. This certificate and one of these letters here come as far away as Australia. That's Sensei Gary O'Connor. He's down in Australia. So this certificate went around. I received a certificate in Miami, and I drove across to Cape Coral for the final signature for Mr. Walter Daly. Mr. Walter Daly and Mr. Larry Holt are two of the last original active students of Zenro Shimabukuro, who was very best friends with Sensei Nakamura. You'll see some pictures of the two of them together, and in those group pictures, you'll see Taika. So Taika was there when Zenro Sensei was there. So these are some pretty significant people. No one on that certificate who signed has less than 50 years of training. So these are all
Walter Daly knows Taika from back in those days as well. So, let's just sum this up before we talk, is it's about time.
If everybody's here with me and allow me the honor, get scared, and allow me to be the first to say, Hanshi, congratulations.
I appreciate it. I feel overwhelmed and don't think I really deserve this, but, you know, you get kind of pushed up, I guess, right? You know, so, like, okay. So, appreciate it. Picture the whole
Yeah.
I'll just do a couple of